Alright, so I got like personal stuff done earlier, like my nails need to be cut and painted. So that's all done. Then I went and picked up the kids. They were crazy today, so I didn't get to vlog anything, and now I'm like doing more of the cleaning that I said I was gonna do, and I'm cleaning out the shelves. Obviously you can tell we like never use this top shelf. It's like mainly for storage because you can see the cobwebs. And this is what I'm cleaning. I'm spring cleaning in January. Like, you know how you get like that like sticky from like cooking? You see that? Luckily that all comes right off, but I'm standing on a ladder. And it though. Oh, don't you like my socks? I never wear normal socks. They're always like crazy socks. If I have to wear socks, and I don't like wearing socks. So anyway, I'm going to clean. This is the top shelf. There's like 3 in there, 3 in that one. And I've already done this drawer right here, which is like the silverware. Chaw. And I did that drawer, which is like stuff. Rubber bands. Kind of more like a junk drawer. So, I'm going to finish cleaning now. I don't really want to do that, but I'm doing it anyway. Yay! Okay, just to prove to you that it did come off and everything's now white, which is nice. And I got the cobwebs. I even washed that thing off. It's like sticky though still. That's just all of them in the house are. But it's white now. Yay! Okay, so I was getting ready to go out for the day because we're leaving and to go a bunch of places, and I was putting some makeup on and I did my eyes and I'm like, okay. I was like, oh, I'm gonna cover that zit because it's really red. Forgot that I still had eyeshadow on it. It turned into this. Looks like I have a bruise. Like, oh yeah, someone poked me really hard right there. Is that not hello? Like, I look in the mirror, I'm like, wait a minute, that didn't get blended in. That looks horrible. Oh well. If I wasn't going to the doctor's for my shots, I would totally leave it and just see like how many people say something. But if you go to the doctor's, you can be like, oh my god, are you, have abuse at home and blah blah blah. I'm like, no, just put my makeup on wrong. I just think that's hilarious though. It's so funny. Okay, I just got weighed and measured and I'm in the room waiting to get my shot. There's a really, really good song on the radio. Madonna's like a prayer. So I'm like jamming out. And it's helping me calm my nerves. You probably can't hear it. I don't know if you can even hear me. Alright, so she parked to go pay the bill inside on her JCPenney's charge, and she pulled in and I was like jamming out, and she pulled up and had just the whole song changed, and I was like, what happened? And then she backed up about, I don't know, 2 inches, 3 inches, and I went back to like the other song, and I was like, that makes that much of a difference? That it picked up like another channel? Like, it should all be in my area, right? I don't know, it was like really weird. I was like, that was a really weird cut. That was only like the first 45 seconds of that song. What changed? I don't understand. And she's like, hold on. And she backs up and I'm like, we both look at each other like, what? I don't understand. Why is it doing that? Anyway, the shot is all done and it is itching a little bit. Just like enough. This is what I told the doctor. She's like, how much does it itch? And I'm like, just enough to be annoying and like, just enough to let you know that it's there. My pupils are really dilated. Wait. There you go. What color are my eyes? I say they're green. Are those not green? That's green, right guys? I say, well, there's like some gold in there. My mom's like, oh, when you were born they said they were blue. I was like, okay. Then she's like, oh, you're just brown. And then she's like, oh, you're hazel. So they like change. And I'm like gray to green. I don't really usually get blue. I usually get gray or green. I think green eyes are really pretty though. Like, Hello, welcome to my eyeball. Anyway, those are green eyeballs. Tell me they're green, right? Right. Anyway, it's like 2:30. Gonna go return my shoes next. Hopefully they take them back because they give me a really, well, they're not shoes, they're those boots that we bought. And I wore them to walk home with the kids, not this week, but last week. And they gave me a really big, bad, nasty blister. So, they're not really like dirty and they don't smell, which is good. I don't really have stinky feet. Anyway, we're gonna see if they take them back. So I've never bought shoes from there before. And I don't know what their return policy is. And then gonna probably go help Grandpa with his cell phone because he called and he's like, how do I find out who just called me? And I was like, well, you need to check your message. And he's like, I don't know. Did they leave a message? And I'm like, okay. So he's so funny. He has like a flip open phone. And I'm like, all right, so you're gonna want to press the button that says contacts. He's like, okay. He's like, nothing's happening. I was like, what are you pressing? He's like, I'm pressing the word contacts. I was like, Grandpa, you have to press the button. You can't press the screen. It's not a touch. Oh, I don't know. He's so funny. Like, he just doesn't think about that kind of stuff. He's like, I'm like, hit contacts. So he's over there, like, hitting contacts. I don't know. I was like, oh, poor Grandpa. It's funny. Old people are funny. I not to sound like mean, like, haha, you're old. But, like, there's, like, cute things that they do like that. Like, I don't know. It's just funny. He's like, and so I call him back. He's like, hold on, I'm gonna go press a bunch of buttons and see if I can find it. So I call him back like 5 minutes later. I'm like, did you find anything? Nope. I gave up. The devil's inside the phone. I was like, Grandpa, the devil is not inside the phone. Well, I don't know how to work it. I want a touch screen. And I was like, how old did he just turn? 87? Yeah, he's 87. He's like, I want a touch screen. And I was like, how do you know what that is, but you can't, like, find your messages? Anyway. She should be coming back. It's taking a long time to pay a bill. Finished cleaning the cupboards this morning. That was really random, like me just jumping around. Anyway, jumping back. I cleaned the one that I showed you guys last night, and the other one, and then the ones over the stove, which really weren't all that bad. They're like, whatever, but we do them more often because they're over the stove. I don't know what that was. They're more, you know. It's not so much as like a circle where like, oh, you can tell something was there because it's clean. Or the whole thing just kind of gets slightly discolored because it's right over the stove, so everything hits it. All by the spices. Well, that was weird. That car just did something weird. See? Anyway, I'm going to finish now. Now they're parking next to me. Creepy looking lady. No offense. None taken. Good, good. Alright, I'm glad we're friends. But you're still creepy looking.